got this. Let's see here. Anyway, I got this emulator going. Hopefully, I'm trying out something else, so bear with me. Jump in. Okay. So this is a game about war. Not really serious. So. I don't know. I think it's a pretty cool game. Definitely, people always looking through some games. I used to play the Amiga with my cousin's things. But yeah, since we don't have any viewers right now yet, I'm just gonna play. It's probably going to be up to recording, so I might as well say it. I used to play the Amiga on my cousin's computer because of my cousin. Yeah, a little bit of a glitch there with the video. I do love the Commodore 64, the Amiga, all of those, but sometimes, especially the Amiga, is kind of a pain in the ass to run. So, this is like, it seems to work pretty good. So, this is a tutorial level. This one is still very easy. Control with the mouse, and you just run around, shoot people. And first is pretty easy, but you have limited guys, and they do get like higher things. Just lowered the volume. Okay. It's a little bit experimental here as usual. Screen is a little bit squished, but oh well. We'll just play. So you can see the little guys, they're the troops. Yeah, this is bothering me. There's this glitch with this because I'm sure this is because of the emulator. But usually, this is a pretty good emulator. Using FEUIE. Anyway, let's just play. I got a couple of games in mind. Probably gonna stick to good games. This is a good start. Lots of people love this one, and I can see why. Kind of plays like a early RTS game. It's a very simple one. Simple as in controls, but it does get tougher. It's a little bit twin stick shooter meets simple RTS, you know, all mouse controlled. Nice Amiga sound. What is wrong? A little bit of lag as usual. There's probably some things I can do. I will be trying this right now. I might be switching to another system. I'm just trying this out. I always wanted to stream and more old school computer games, especially Amiga and stuff. Oh shit, this is not a good idea. This was not a good idea. This is not even a hard mission. Lost the guy. It's Yoops and Stew. Come on, Yoops and Stew. So, the new year is soon coming. So, this is last day. this dreadful, shitty year. So, kinda hyped. See how far I get, because I could get pretty far, I think, but I don't know how many levels there are exactly. I got stuck on one. But you basically, the way how it works, you have limited, you do get more and more recruits, little soldier guys. When they die, they die. So you want to keep them alive so they can level up, so they can rank up. 26 recruits remain. Destroy enemy buildings. Remember, that was a bit of a pain. Still, I enjoy it. Good use, nice graphics, and also good gameplay. There's quite a few Amiga games that have nice graphics, but gameplay hasn't aged as well, or wasn't even good to begin with, to be honest. But there are really good games, of course, so I do consider myself a fan, but again, there's lots of games I haven't played yet. This one I just recently played, and this has always been hailed as a classic. Might be a little bit of an issue for... I played this in full screen and worked, but it should work. Yeah, it works. It's fine. Shouldn't be complaining, I just should be playing. Either way, right now, just enjoying myself. And if people happen to come by this way, I might write some friends that I'm streaming if they come online. So when you're in water, there's like a certain level of realism to it, you know. But it's still a video game, obviously. So I do enjoy it. A little bit of lag there. Yeah, we'll just take it now. Again, I know if anybody watches this after the fact, usually, because I don't have any viewers at the moment, I'm sure there's people that can set it up perfectly and such. But it's just something I want to do. I haven't seen that many. I've seen some people do DOS, C64 and stuff. I've seen some stuff, but Amiga I haven't seen, probably because Amiga emulation is a bit finicky. Again, there might be one setting, because I'm doing for accuracy, but the mouse is a little bit weird. Could be the lag. I don't care though. We'll just play. Enjoy ourselves. Stream a bit. I'll get better eventually. I don't have a goal with this or anything, just having fun. Years in. Got some champagne. Probably gonna get drunk. And somebody is, I think I can just blow this one up. Let's hit this one. You can pick up grenades and rocket launchers. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Either way, it's like I stream so rarely that every time I get it figured out, I have to relearn it again. So maybe I should just stream regular. It's a good day as any to start. start, since we are stuck here because of Corona. We cannot go to parties or anything. So I'm sure there's still people doing parties, but just limited people, I guess. Yop says died. RJ. He will be not forgotten. Oh no, those survived. I'm an idiot. They ranked up actually. What am I doing? See, here's the chopper's fine now, so it's. So this is a pretty cool way I'm using what kind of ROMs. Okay, kill enemies, destroy enemy buildings. And I get 4 guys to send. Okay, this mission now it gets a little bit hard. The other ones were tutorial. This one is kind of too, but this one is getting a little bit harder also because you got ice to deal with. You cannot just shoot the buildings, you need grenades. And they're limited. And if you shoot them and blow them up, well then you're fucked. But obviously with old school games, Alex Wing would say kind of softer and for the manual, so this would be written in the manuals. Anyway, yeah, before anybody watches this again after the fact, I know this is not working at the best performance, but I've been fucking around with this shit actually when I get to play. I'm still learning about Amiga emulation and shit, just lots of things to be learned. And I'll learn it one by one as much as I need. See, this one is kind of brutal where they're bleeding out. I think the whole idea is you can do the strategy where they're bleeding out. It will bring people out. Push them off. Still, it's a really good game. It's from the same guys that did Sensible Soccer, I guess. Yeah, and I'm not a big soccer guy myself, but I might give it a shot. Not at all, actually, but it was popular. And the Amiga is more of a European system. But it was played by Americans. It was there. Oh shit. I got enough grenades. Okay, because it has a gauntlet kind of rule where enemies will spawn infinitely out of buildings. Obviously, not as realistic. Oh, it's only Ubik. Ubik 40. There we go. Might be some things I can do. Yeah, so usually with Amiga emulation, you would have to, like with Amiga games, you see the ice parts, that's of course really annoying, but it is winter, I guess, so it's appropriate, although here in Germany, where I live, there's been some snow, but not enough, wasn't cold enough that where the snow would stay. It's cold. You see it. Game gets hard here. I mean harder. It's definitely doable. I have beaten this level. Okay. Let me see here. I'll actually pause here for a second. And then I'll stop the stream. Just I'll get something to drink. So, see you guys soon. Okay, it says here got 2 viewers, but we'll see. Beep. Oh, whatever. Okay, so I got myself some champagne. I'm gonna open the first bottle up, and we'll continue to play in just a second. So it was a little bit of a project here. Well, not really, it's fine, but anyway. Oh, Locorania, stopping by to wish you happy 2021. Yes, yes, thank you. Same here. Happy 2021. Yeah, thanks, Local Run. Yeah, it's awesome to hear from you. You've been drawing a lot in 2020 in general. Anyway, it's which a lot of cool stuff. So I really should should follow your example for sure. But give me a second here. Once I have a glass of some champagne. Although the thing about champagne is it's good to see you. But yeah, I forgot I bought red champagne. I didn't have that since a long time. It's good stuff for sure. So let me turn off the waiting for and let's continue to play some. And cheers to you all. Cheers to you, Loco. And anyway, so did you have a good Christmas and are you having a nice New Year? Oh shit, I didn't. There we go. Thanks. I'm playing Cannon Fodder for the C64. No, for the Amiga. Still same company, Commodore. It's a little strategy shooter game. Cheerio with espresso. That sounds yummy. Yeah, I'm having some red Söhnlein Brillant. It's a German brand, and actually it's nice. Wasn't too expensive either. Sorta. I'm really happy you came by. Have you been watching some streams? Or just chilling? Been recently watching more Twitch myself. crap. I blew up one of my guys. Not a very good commander. This isn't even that hard of a mission yet. Give me a second. Just want to see. Okay, yeah, we're up to date. Oh, was it overwhelming? Yeah, it can be overwhelming for sure. I had a good time. My brother came over and we cooked, so it was a good time. We had some duck with what we usually in our family Oh, another graphical glitch. Great. Oh well. I don't care. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be more on Twitch on a few streams. Same here. Last days I've been kind of bored. I haven't been really feeling doing much of anything, so I've been watching a lot of retro, mostly the retro Twitch channels. I'm not a big fan of any of the other modern games that are streamed, like Fortnite is, can't stand that. So it's to each their own, but it's not my thing. It's just, okay, it's down to that Tadger. Come on, Tadger, you can make it. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Tadger. But everybody else died. Lost in service. I like how dramatic it is. Yops. Yops was also... Yeah, he was the highest level. It sucks. I think they get a little bit better, I guess. Who knows? Stu, you big CJ. Yeah, we lost quite a few. Chris. Who doesn't... How can we forget Chris? Oh, Loco, could you answer me something, because I've been looking, but when I zoomed in the chat, is it visibly well in the stream? Because I'm not really good with when it comes to Twitch. Apparently emulation, because it's also, it slows down again. I've been watching an art stream myself. Those can be fun too. I know there's like a delay with the stream, so you know. Okay, now we got Tadger here, Hector, Elroy, and Softy. I always think that's a soldier, but that's just some gunk. Not that you don't have to worry about your basic gun. It doesn't run out of ammo. Just your grenades and rocket launcher, if you got any. Are you asking about the layout on the stream? Yeah, I know it's not the greatest, but just the chat. If the chat is visible, if you can see the text well. Okay. Okay, cool. Thanks for telling me. And it should be in the retro category. Anyway, thanks for being my guinea pig, I guess. But yeah, are you with friends or family at all? I know, like, probably just close family, I guess, with the whole COVID thing. Okay. I know there was a building back there. Slight delay. Okay. Well, I'm just having fun either way, so we're having fun chatting. Close family. That's good. That's good. My brother lives in the same town as I do, but they have like where you gotta be in your home by 9 p.m. because it's like more extreme lockdowns now, like everywhere else. So he couldn't just visit and come back. Anyway, but it's fine. He's with his wife, so I'll call him up at 12. Excuse me. You know, it might be actually cool to play some, because the Amiga versions of the LucasArts adventure games, the old ones, they're actually pretty good. So, might be actually a cool choice. Like Monkey Island or Indiana Jones or something. They're definitely better than the DOS version. Okay, I think I'm gonna be careful here. Have you been playing any video games, Loco? Not new ones, me neither. This game is really old. So, oh crap. This explosion thing is a bit, oh well. Gotta be careful. I mean, it's not really unrealistic. Fragmentation and such. Could also play some platformers, like Super Frog or something. Yeah, I've been playing. My computer's not really great, so I cannot play the newest games, so I play older games. I've been playing with my GOG account a lot. Might switch from Amiga to some DOS games, or I get some new ones on Steam since they're on sale. But that's a maybe. Yeah, you know, like I would say only get new games or any kind of games on Steam because now they're cheap, but only if you're like feeling really like you want to play something, like a specific game. Because otherwise, I'd say it's not worth it. There's also I have some issues with newer games, not because I couldn't run them or anything, because even if I could run them, there wouldn't be many games that I would be playing that are newer. Simply because they just don't seem as interesting to me. They're very pretty looking. Graphics are really nice, but that's it most of the time. Gameplay is like the same game that they made since like 20 years. Either open sandbox game or FPS game. And I played a million of those, so. Yeah, basically this mission, again, you gotta take out the guys, all the guys and the houses, so. I think, was there another house? I'm not sure. Yeah, I always think that's a soldier, but that's just a breed. I'm kind of messing with him here. Having some lag here again. Oh well. Yeah, Cyberpunk was famously so hyped and turned out to be not as great because it was released too early, too many bugs. Oh shit. And not having all the features that they promised, or like it just felt kind of unfinished. Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal on the PS2. See, I haven't played any of the Ratchet and Clank games yet, but I am curious. I think they have some on Steam, so been also thinking of getting a PS2 one of these days because I have played on some friends' PS2 here and there, so I had some good times. I think this was not a good choice what I did. I have chosen poorly. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, there's a lot of old console games I kind of missed out on because we switched from the Super Nintendo, and then we were thinking either N64, PlayStation, or at that time Sega Saturn. So we were really thinking PlayStation or Sega Saturn, and or PC, and then we just switched to PC. RNC are Sony exclusive. Then probably not. Then I'm thinking of something else. Then I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, Sony's very yeah, they usually don't port anything because they're like, it can't be only on the PlayStation. This mission is not as hard yet, that's just I'm making it harder. But it's okay. I want to have at least a full game, so I'll be playing this until I'm out of recruits and have a proper game over. Then maybe I switch to something, maybe a platformer. There's some really nice platformers on the Amiga. So, but I'm not so great at platformers, honestly. I wouldn't say I'm the worst either, but I'm just not great. Okay. So you have to be careful not to blow up the grenades. Okay, it's freaking debris every time. But this time, no. Yeah, Cyberpunk didn't do well, launch, claimed about, but the higher ups had to push the release. Yeah, they shouldn't have pushed it. They should have waited for a year. They should have said, it's gonna be done. Let's give it some time. It's this whole the problem is the company's getting now to a size where it has to make the shareholders happy. So like Ubisoft, they'll crap out a game even if it's barely finished. Like the Assassin's Creed games often aren't finished. So yeah, it's I don't know. Back in the day, I mean, there was many crap games back in the day too, but I don't know. It was like, I mean, games now are just bigger too. They take longer to finish too. So, but I don't know. The company usually didn't survive a really bad, like, if they had too many bad games. Yeah, Skyrim's got a lot of bugs and glitches for sure, but you know, like, I agree with that, and I think Cyberpunk is gonna be fine. I'll buy it like late. I need a new computer anyway to run it, so I'll buy it at least like once it's a year old and it's like game of the year and has like glitches fixed and maybe there's a fan patch. With Skyrim, there's like lots of mods, including a fan patch that fixes lots of the issues. And when I bought Skyrim, I bought all the Elder Scrolls games. Like I waited a couple of years before. I didn't bought it on launch, and I'm happy I didn't. You know, I bought it when it was Game of the Year and had all the expansions and everything. And you know, and And they still had still have many bugs, but those were fixable with the fan patch. Oh yeah. Ah, he didn't get me. That guy almost did. Yeah, but Bethesda, it's like where Fallout 76, it's like they have lots of fans, but it's like where Bethesda needs to really finish their games more, and they also need to switch their engine. They haven't really switched their engine since Oblivion. They've just like taken the engine and kind of made it a little bit better, but in the end it's still crap, you know? So, oh, crap. Half of the difficulty is just like not getting to water, but you gotta get into water, so. Oh well. There's something down there. True, I think people are much aware of these problems with games from social media. Yeah, definitely. Back in the day, when I was a kid, you didn't know. I mean, the only info you had is from video game magazines. And even once the internet was around, there wasn't that much info. There was more, you know, but the magazines, you know, they rarely talked about, you know, even when they had a game where they said the game was bad, then they maybe talked about like when a company sucked or whatever, but you know, there wasn't Twitter or anything, so everything was more controlled, the information. Now you can have entire games being leaked accidentally beforehand. Yeah. I'm having some issues with the control too. Because usually it controls better, but I think it's the emulation, but let's see. Kinda find the little guys cute. I'm sorry when they die. Okay. Oh, there's another guy. Camo works out for them. Just a pixely mess for you guys, but you can see their beards. Not this one. There. Yeah. But it is what it is. There's enough games. I've got enough games to last me forever. So. Old and new. So I'm content. I want to do other things. I want to do more art and stuff. So I want to draw more. So. Maybe even try again developing games myself. But that's like a really hard thing, especially if you're like if you want to do it from scratch without an engine. Yeah, good luck. Never really was good at programming. Oh yeah, Loco, I remember you tried your hand on 3D sculpting for games. It wasn't really your thing, but I like the things that you did, that you sculpted in for the 3D programs and stuff. But yeah, find some loose paper and draw a bunch of doodles. Yeah, I'll do that. I have been drawing some. I have been. I have my stuff here. I have my drawing stuff, and I have been drawing from time to time. For me, it's mostly motivational stuff, but I should just draw doodles, like when I was a kid. Not worry about these things. Okay, they're coming from there. Oh, crap. Back. Swim back, you guys. They're coming from everywhere. Come on. Bomber and Stan. Okay. Yeah, that's where the house is. Bomber and Stan. Stan the man. Okay, now it's down to Bomber. Bomberman. That's where it this. I got a little bit of control issues because I think there's a little bit of an input lag because of the emulation stuff. 3D modeling didn't go anywhere, but I do appreciate people that can put it up. I definitely appreciate it because I tried it myself. I wasn't good at sculpting in college either, so it's not for me. I just want to be the guy that draws the design and then hands it to a guy. Okay, can you make this in 3D now? Oh, got some lag spike going on. Okay, this level is not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but it's like where it's doable. You just have to basically know what you need to do. Okay, get into the water. I like the bird just flying around. You can't shoot him either, or I wouldn't either. He's a good bird. Come on, we want to get out of the blast range. Yay! I love how they jump around. Game designer, exactly. That's what I would like to do. A 2D artist or game designer or both. Because I know I'm pretty sure I can explain exactly what I would like to do for the game and also know what is possible. So I think that would work for me personally the best. So I actually am applying for a job for a 2D artist, so we'll see. Don't want to say too much about it because I don't know yet. So I've applied for jobs like that in the past. Didn't have too much luck. I did work for a short time, but for a video game related website. But in writing articles and stuff, so I did some art assets, but it's a long story. Well, not too long, but see, it's like it should be clicking there. Pathing is actually pretty good in this game because I'm playing this in a minimized window at the moment because of the OBS. I do like the fun little fanfare music. It is great. I like it. The fanfare is great. Okay. I will be switching the game eventually, but again, I want it to go naturally. I want to like play like a full game, and by that I mean play until I die or lose in a game. Until I reach the losing condition. It is. I like the little cute. It's kind of weird because it has cutesy parts in it, and then it's like still feels like a bit dark war game, you know, like there's these weird kind of themes. I don't know. I'm just rambling. We'll be okay. Bomber, Norm, Brains, Buster, Spike. I like the names too. The first names were all the nicknames for the developers because when the game starts, it shows them off with their nicknames. So the rest they've just put in. A guy shooting around. Is he running after me? It could be. Oh well, then I have to run. Any shows you've binged, watched this? Oh, I have. It's Always Sunny in California, in Philadelphia. I mean, that show is amazing. It's amazing it took me so long to watch the show, because the show has been around for a long time. They're in their 14th, or they're gonna be in their 15th season now. I'm on season 9, so it's pretty great. Have you seen it? Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Yeah, heard it's hilarious. Seen a few episodes. Fucking yeah. It's just these bunch of dysfunctional narcissist idiots doing. It's kind of like Seinfeld, just more messed up. Gotta get more grenades. See, the trick is you go into the water, and then you die. This is the trick. I was doing so well. Oh well. It's like the soldiers are more like your hit points. You don't want to get into these brown puddles or quicksand, and you'll instantly sink and die. But you can use it against the enemy, because the enemy will often just run into it. Down to Norman's spot. Oh, Bomber died. Oh, no, you won't get me. No more spawning there. Here's the quick. Oh yeah, there's a map function. Forgot. How did I act? Ooh. Okay, I have more luck. There's a little bridge, but it doesn't. That's the end of the level, so I don't see the point. Wonder if this game had a level editor. We watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This was quite well. You know what? I have been watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air too on Netflix. Good stuff. It does hold up. I mean, there's some stuff that is dated, but I like it. You know, I grew up with it. Like, I watched it as a kid, so it's more nostalgia for me. I've been watching also Star Trek Enterprise. I've been watching all the Star Trek shows, and I'm now at Enterprise. And it's actually, I'm at the 4th season, and it's actually really good. Like, the 3rd and 4th seasons are really good. The first 2 are not so great. They're okay, but yeah. Still better than any of the new Star Trek shows. Like, tried watching Discovery, not for me, man. No. I don't even consider it really Star Trek myself. It's just too different. It's more like bad fan fiction. Like, I'm okay if you want to change things up, and like Deep Space Nine and even Next Generation and Voyager, and especially Deep Space Nine and Enterprise, they did change things up, but they still stayed with the core value, you know, so of Gene Roddenberry, you know, like there was a core there's core concepts in Star Trek, and the way it's like there can be action in Star Trek, but that's not always the main goal. If you just focus it, then it just becomes a generic sci-fi action show, and that's not what Star Trek is. There is at times action, yes, but it's about exploration and exploration in the stars and dealing and exploring social ideas and concepts through the lens of a science fiction show. The animated show, I personally like it, but I know it's not for everyone. I personally like it. I mean, it's Filmation, so, and even for them, some of the episodes have some really big, really bad quality, like, issues, but I personally like it because I enjoy the stories. Not every episode, obviously, but I consider that more canon than Discovery, for sure. This level is kind of weird how it starts. Oh yeah, this is the quicksand one. So you want to avoid this. Ideally, you want to try for them to run into the enemies run into the quicksand. What the hell was that? Is that a mine? No, it was that guy. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna pause here for a second. It's because I want to see. If you can stomach the really limited animation from He-Man, just shittier, then I think you'll be okay with the Star Trek show, the animated one. But it's not for everyone. I used to watch a lot of old cartoon shows when I was a kid, so I'm kind of used to it. We'll just continue. I was just checking Discord. Oh, I meant the recent Star Trek animated series. Probably not your thing, cause it's more of a comedy and goes meta. Like, yeah, that one I'm like, ugh. Talk about. Yeah, I've heard some really bad things. That one is. It's also the animation style. It's like that's something that bothers me with a lot of, actually, with most modern animation TV shows, Western ones. They all look like Flash cartoons. You know, sometimes slightly better Flash cartoons or just straight up bad Flash cartoons, you know? And them going like meta and being all ham-fisted, I'm feeling like this is again not Star Trek. It's a bad parody. It's like, I know Star Trek has been parodied and that can be fun, but when you're saying this is canon Star Trek now, it's like where, nah, that's... Though Flash is dead? What you mean, the Flash? Or Flash Gordon? Oh, Flash. Oh, yeah, the Flash. Yes. Oh, Flash is dead. Yeah, Flash is dead, but you know what I mean, right? They have some sort of a program that is similar like Flash, and then they just have the characters, they just move the little parts of them, and that's why every cartoon looks the same, you know, like, except if you have the exception, like, because with South Park it's okay. Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Flash is dead, but you know what I mean, right? The style. And it's charming. It used to be charming back in the day when it was like guys who would just do it for fun and then become big, you know? That's different. But if it's a big budget movie studio or something, I found it unacceptable, honestly. Like, I'm not saying go completely... Like the DuckTales one, the new one, that one kind of just triggered me really bad. Because DuckTales was a cartoon I grew up with as a kid, and I loved DuckTales. And it had traditional, old school, high quality Disney style animation. And to see that this is what Disney has become, you know, just to save some money, is really sad. You know? And also, it's really weird how they redesigned their eyes, and it just didn't feel like Disney to me. It felt like the eyes were more like something out of a weird 20s cartoon, you know, like, you could argue maybe like the really early Disney stuff, but it's, you know, Uncle Scrooge and Donald Duck and all these guys and the three nephews, I have a very specific way, like, it's fine if you want to change them a bit, and they did do it with Donald Duck and the Three Nephews, where they had a sequel series where they were older, they were teenagers, and they had like their own personalities and their outfits were different, but it still was well animated. I'm okay with that. You know, you can take classic characters, like Goof Troop was also kind of a reimagining, you know, and Goofy had now a kid, and yeah, and it was great. Talk about Goofy, there we go. Talk about Goofy and Donald, who are heroes in victory, okay? It's just weird coincidence. I mean, obviously they put the names in there as a reference to Disney characters. That's kind of funny because I was talking about Disney cartoons. See, Disney was you know, it used to be the shining star of animation. It used to be that was the benchmark when it came to animation, and it still is to a certain degree. But like, I've accepted that most animation is just CGI now, and that's fine, because that's just what has been popular. But I do miss cell animation, like when they did the princess, what is it, the Frog Princess, whatever, I think that's what it was, where it was set in, like, I like why they changed the setting into like New Orleans, and I was like, yay, cell animation. And I knew they're not gonna stick with that. It was a one-time thing. You know, they wanted to have a black princess to market. It's just such a, I feel it's like such a cynical corporate move. Like, oh, we need a black princess so we can market to them or whatever. But it still was a nice cartoon movie, you know, in the tradition. And I don't know. It's just, I feel like there's still some cel animated movies for sure. And I know they're a pain in the ass to do and everything. They cost a lot of money. But CGI, good CGI costs a lot of money too. So, I don't know. I guess it's kind of cheaper because you can reuse. Oh crap. I wanted to get those grenades. It's Goofy and Windy. I still have 8 grenades, so it should be fine. There's a snowman. I just blew him up. That wasn't very nice. Talking about Disney here. Blowing up a snowman. I think this mission is where it gets pretty tough. Oh yeah, this, crap, because this is the one where the enemy has bazooka guys now, so. Sucks because it's splash explosion damage, so and you have only 3 guys, so you gotta take them out before they can take a shot or just dodge it, but and you have the ice to deal with, which is really annoying. Freaking ice levels. That's where I disagree with you on the DuckTales reboot. It does get better in the animations, but I do get the aesthetics hitting this too. Look, I'll admit, I have the nostalgia glasses, and, you know, there was people who liked it, and that's fine. I know Hanu liked it, and, you know, man, more power to you. I'm not gonna say what's good or bad. It was, what I seen of it, it looked okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old fart. I'm just an old man. I'm like, get off my lawn. You know? I don't know. If it would have been an original Disney show, even having some of the Donald Duck characters and whatever, I wouldn't care, you know? But the fact that it's DuckTales, that's what my issue is, that they cannot just make an original cartoon anymore. Like, it has to be always a reboot. Like, okay, fine, DuckTales, you know what, I will say this. I might give it a chance. I might watch a couple of episodes and then make my opinion, because I really just saw like some clips and some images, so I cannot really judge. I'll be fair there, you know. And it doesn't look, you know, I can get used to it and whatever. But Thundercats Roar was a slap in the face, and I'm happy that Abomination has been canceled. You know, Thundercats. The first reboot was actually interesting because they did it more anime style, but they actually kept what made Thundercats was good, but they made the story a bit more serious. Recently watched Disney first season of Owl House and thought it was alright. Never heard of that. Don't know what Owl House is, but what's with the camera here? Oh crap. Crap. Didn't want to do that. I guess it worked out. As long as I get the houses destroyed. No, this wasn't a good idea, getting into the water. In this level, it's getting a bit slow down. Fucking Thundercats Go or whatever was the worst thing I've seen in modern animation. And that's saying a lot. Again, I'll admit that I'm a grumpy old man that doesn't want to see things change, but Thundercats is about heroic adventures like He-Man. So if you make them just stupid, goofy noodle people, you're ruining what it is. Yes, people can say it's silly, whatever, but then every fantasy and science fiction show is silly, you know. Amphibia. Again, I'm not as familiar with Disney, modern Disney animation, at least TV-wise. Like the movies I can see, you know, there's always a new movie out. I'm not even against the CGI ones because they can be actually pretty cool too in their way. Sure, they're formulaic, but Disney has been always formulaic for the most part. I think the most they experimented was like in the late 80s, early 90s a little bit, and in the 2000s, at least when it comes to cell animation. Yeah, I'm so happy that it got cancelled, Thundercats Roar. Because the first reboot, they changed things. Again, it was more anime, and Thundercats was already pretty anime because it was animated in Japan, Sunrise. But the story and the design was all American and whatever, but it still was, at times it felt very anime. The second one was, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen good things about it. And that's one I would like to see, and I'm actually, you know, sad that it didn't get a second season, but yeah, Thundercats Roar is just it's just people who hate Thundercats making Thundercats and making it a really bad joke, you know. Now, DuckTales I'm more willing to watch and seeing if it's good. Was surprised. I've heard good things of it, and I'm actually hyped for that. So I'm fine if you want to change things around and whatever, because the 2002 He-Man reboot was actually really good, because they took what was good about the original He-Man, but they actually made the characters more deep, including the villains like Skeletor, and they redesigned the look of the characters a bit, sure, but they were still recognizable. You still knew who was He-Man and Man-at-Arms and Beast-Man and whatever, so it was fine. I didn't like the sword of He-Man. That's like the only thing I have a problem with. I thought it was just... I liked the original sword design. That was the only nitpick I have. It was an okay sword, but it's a nitpick, really. I'm interested to see what Kevin Smith will do with the new He-Man. He's working on a new cartoon. And they greenlit the second one. But I don't know. Because She-Ra, I don't know if you like that show, the new She-Ra, but that one I'm like, no. I feel it's like somebody wanted to make a new Steven Universe, and they were like, oh, we'll just use She-Ra to adapt it, you know. If it wouldn't be She-Ra again, yeah, I don't know. Because She-Ra again, for me, that's something I grew up with when I was a little kid, just like with He-Man. So I'm very particular on how She-Ra is supposed to be. And again, I'm saying it can still exist. People can still enjoy it. It's not for me. And I find it like, honestly, more like bad fan fiction. That people got obsessed that, oh, She-Ra is now together with Catra, and I'm like, look, I know the jokes of She-Ra and He-Man being gay is as old as the show, but I don't know. I stopped caring about it too, so we're just talking about the reboots and stuff, so I don't think about it either. It's just this is what came to mind, so. And I think it's finished too anyway. It had like 5 seasons. And again, you know, people can have it. I'm not saying, and there can be fans and whatever. It's just not for me. I know Hanu. He has watched it and reviewed it, but it's like, it's too far away from what didn't help that the fan base of the new She-Ra. Yeah, they were toxic for sure. Like a lot of Twitterazis, you know. So that doesn't help either. I might have an issue more with the fan base. I don't really care if there's a new show and whatever. I just find it a bit weird when you call it like a certain thing and you change it so much from the original that it's like unrecognizable. To each their own, I agree. There's things that I enjoy that people don't enjoy and vice versa. Like, I don't like this blue guy, you know. He just ruined it. That's the internet for you. See? People might have a different opinion, but that blue soldier, can't stand him. But, you know, to each their own. Gus, Ginger, and Eddie. We'll see if they can succeed. See, the difficulty again with this mission is the frickin' getting... I might not even cross the river anymore. I'll just wait for them to come over. Because I'm sick and tired of losing people. See, but I need to get over because there's stuff there. I gotta get my loot. This is my RPG gamer instinct. Grab loot, get stronger, kill guys, grab more loot. It's more like a hoarder instinct, honestly. Oh, the clicking is... I think it's also the ice here. It's like... So you do slip around, so... I'm gonna go down here so they can't take me out when I'm in the water. The game is like... It should be called Swim and Don't Get Shot, Father. Yeah. Although Cannon Fodder is a good title for it. This was probably the hardest part of this level, but I could be wrong. I was wrong because there's a rocket launcher. No. See, that's the problem, is the rocket launcher, guys. Speaking of adult animated shows, one you might like is Primal. It's a gory action series. Caveman and Raptor Surviving. Yes, I heard of Primo, and I do like Genndy Tartakovsky, and I liked Samurai Jack, and of course I also like Dexter's Lab. There was actually a time on the Cartoon Network cartoons were really cool. And I do like Gendy Tartakovsky, and I also like the Powerpuff Girls. I'm also a big superhero fan, but Primal does look cool, and I'll watch it. And I like that. I think Gendy Tartakovsky is that a woman or a man? I don't know. It's just such a weird name. I don't want to be a dick. It's just I forgot, but you know who I mean. And again, I liked pretty much all the cartoons that they made so far. I haven't seen Primal, but I have seen and enjoyed, of course, Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, and Powerpuff Girls, and of course, Dal M for Monkey and the Super Friends. I love the Super Friends, again. Big superhero fan, and I love them as a good parody. 10 episodes by far. Yo. So much for Zippy. Only 20 recruits left. Really gotta get this hand on this level. Sonny, Willie, or... Alright. Yeah. Yeah, again, this was from the time Johnny Bravo and the water cartoon ones where they had the pilots. That was good times. I loved that as a kid. Because I remember watching Cartoon Network where they had only the old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, but I loved that too. And then they started making their own cartoons, like with Two Stupid Dogs and like Johnny Bravo and, you know, the water cartoon shows. The Cowardly Dog and Cow and Chicken and all kind of this cool old stuff. Which is old now too. Like, I remember it being... Of course, Dexter's Lab was great. What does this button do? Funny as hell. Still holds up in my opinion. And then of course you had, you know, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, and Adult Swim shows. And there was good Adult Swim shows, but there's also a lot of crap. And now they're just weird. You know, without being funny or anything, they're just freaking weird. They just make weird stuff. You know? I don't know. I mean, I love Tim and Eric and whatever. But Primal, I will check out Primal for sure. I wanted to check it out anyway, because again, it looked like my cup of tea. And it's from an animator that I like. Canada didn't have Cartoon Network back in the day. Cartoon Network shows would play on Teletoon. Okay. Well, you got to see the show, so... It's weird because they did have it... They did show it on satellite in Germany and in Hungary. So, well, actually, yeah. So that's how I got to watch it. Teletoon. But yeah, but you got to watch them, so who cares really where you watch them? Didn't really watch Nickelodeon. I mean, later. I wasn't a big fan of the original Nickelodeon shows. I did like Rocco's Modern Life. That one was cool. There's a lot of shows where I wasn't a big fan of the designs, but they were still pretty decent. Nice. Honestly, with like SpongeBob SquarePants, I had my like, yeah, back in the day I didn't like it as much, but some of the early shows are pretty cool and they have some funny memes, so I might get back and try to watch some again. Yes, Rocco's Modern Life is one that I think ages pretty good. Because it's kind of like a sitcom for kids, but with, you know, with cartoon animals. And, of course you have the goofiness of cartoons still, but it's about him, kangaroo guy, just trying to live his life. You know, it's very much a sitcom premise. Yeah, this level, I don't think well, I don't want to... Because they also decide how many soldiers you can take, so... Colin Queenie Morgan. I do beat this level, like, the list of fallen soldiers is gonna be immensely long. Okay. I'm obsessed with the whole lake and then you crossing it, and then them taking you out while you're in the water. I would. It's actually funny because I lived in Germany, so they had it translated to also the theme song. So it was Rocco's modernes Leben, manchmal ganz daneben. It's funny. And it was a bit old already, but it was still fun to watch. Didn't watch as many episodes, but still watched a few. See, this was just me being dumb. It's like when you're like failing a lot, then after a while you just slip up. But again, I'm just chill playing, so I knew I'm gonna reach the wall. Hey, maybe I'll try something different. I won't go to the other side. No real reason. Except this house. Maybe I can take it out from here. Let them come to me. Yeah, I don't have to go to the other side. I can throw the grenades from here. See, maybe that's the trick. I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Also binge watched Avatar last year. This year, and that's also a good show. Can see why it's loved by many. Yeah, I don't think I really ever watched it. Maybe I've seen an episode or so, and it looked kind of cool. The setting seemed pretty cool. But it's a show that you definitely want to watch from the first episode on, so you can get the whole storyline and the characters and everything. So I might give that a shot. That one I definitely think. I like the animation style, and I'm a big fan of fantasy, especially like this wuxia kind of Chinese, Japanese, like pseudo-Chinese, Japanese setting. I know it's a fantasy world, but you know what I mean. Of course I cannot go there, because then it would be too easy. Now it's down to Brett. It's Brett Michaels. Is it gonna be Brett? Could be. It has to be the last guy. Has to be the last guy. Come on. Yay! It's Brett! Yay! Love when they jump out. It's so cute. After all the killing and mayhem and people bleeding out, he's just yay! Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. Because this was... oh crap, this is like a 3-phase level. This was phase 2. The show board. Yeah, exactly. So it's like an anime, and I know they're going for an anime, so I call it like an American anime, if that makes sense. They're definitely going for that style, and also for a more like continuing storyline instead of like episodic stories where sometimes there's some connections, but you don't really have to see episodes in order that much, except maybe the first one, and maybe some key episodes. But so yeah. Excuse me. I want to see. Just want to check something. Just looking at the stream manager on my phone. It's also kind of, I'm doing this kind of just testing things out. Okay. Oh yeah. Want to look at Discord again. Because I'm getting too close to the end of Cannon Fodder. So I'm down to 9 recruits. And I think anyway, so okay. And it was very exciting listening to me just go through this, browsing on my phone quick, but I guess people are not really online, but it makes sense. Might as well just check on. That jump animation is funny. I agree. Wait. No. Yeah, I guess people have better things to do than to be on Twitch. Other no feds, no feds, local. Because I'm enjoying myself. I'm gonna take another sip for the working man here, because I think we're getting to the end of, not the end of the game, because I think I'm getting on my limit. Oh yeah, playing this with the mouse. Okay, we want to take out that house right over there. It's Brett, Watt, and Vic. Like Vic 20. Oh wow. Wow. Maybe these guys, they aim better now. Oh crap. He's got grenades. Oh, it's the... Yep, this level definitely had a difficulty spike. I'm gonna head out, Rocco. Stay safe, take care, and have a happy 2020. You too. Thanks for being here, Loco. Thank you very much, and you have a fun and safe 2021. And better. Can only get better. I hope. Loco Lorange. Okay. I think I only 3 recruits left. No problem. See ya. Okay. Okay. Let me, and I know I'm browsing again. Just want to spread the word, possibly. Ashley, Les, and Rex. Mission 5, Phase 2. And that's as far as I'll get. Unless I really find my mojo. Yeah, I think, I'm pretty sure they're aiming better than even the basic guys. Why didn't the grenade hit the guy? Is that it? This is your last chance. Yep, this is my last chance. Maybe I shouldn't have done jumping. Should have just gone here to the side. Louis and Pedro. Come on. Vote for Pedro. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. BRB. Okay, and I'm back. This was just my brother. Let's continue the final mission. My final chance, right? It's not the final mission. My final chance in beating this mission, this game. Oh shit, this is not a good sign. Okay, Louis and Pedro. Holy crap. Here it is, guys. This is gonna be long. Donald. The Donald. Windy. Goofy. And Disney died here. Or Trump, I don't know. Nifta. Denzel. Cedric. Marty! Marty! Alf! Oh dear, Alf died. He died in the 80s, sadly. Setzel. Wally. Pervy. What is Retro Kaiser doing here? Jason. Where's Freddy? Pee Wee Herman, of course. Yeah, I'm here too. Andy has died in the glorious battle. Roy. Porky. Can't do a Porky voice right now. Lofty. Tubby. And Norris. Chuck Norris. Bugsy. Greg. Who can forget Greg? I can. Gus. Eddie. Ginger. Hugo. Zippy. Steve. Sonny. It's Dr. Wily. Mario! Oh, Danny. Super Mario died. I didn't even know this. It's me, I'm a dead. Johan. Boy Luigi. Colin. Queenie. Morgan. Greg. Peter. Peter. Burn is the word. Okay, I'll stop. Brett. Matt. Wick 20. What's his name? Brad. Bud Spencer, nice. Coyle. Hoot. Hut. Ashley. Liz. Rex. Wizard Let. Marco. Metal Slug. Then Pedro. Louis. This should be the last guy. Yeah. Many have died. Mission 5 could not be completed. The war has been lost. We've got before. probably could see on the hills the grave forest. Yeah, it starts over again. Okay. We will pause this here, and then we'll turn on this soon-to-be starting thing, and we will exit that out. And I just want to check some things. We'll leave that. I've been thinking about a couple of games to run, but give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. The stream will continue. Just want to check something. Okay, then let's see what other Amiga game we should play next. Just thinking. I am thinking. Okay. I'm just gonna consult the internet because I know some games that are really good. I'm just not really pulling a blank. I just wait a second. 1 second, guys. This is always with me. Just trying to figure crap out. Like, and then it's part of streaming in general. This is a very raw format. Unedited things and such. Actually, this might be a good idea. That's kind of a long form game, though. I think this time I'm gonna go with a platformer, or maybe a beat 'em up. Like, actually, Altered Beast, the Amiga version, is really good. No, Altered Beast is very bad. Golden Axe is really good. The Altered Beast version of the Amiga is really bad. That one I don't want to play. Not now, at least. Let's do. You know what? We'll do a classic. We'll do Super Frog. Why not? The Let's get the show rolling. Wrote to some friends. We'll see if anything will come of it. Now, Turrican is pretty damn hard, but it's a good game. I like it. It's just, I mean, Turrican 1 might not actually. It's probably Turrican 2 or 3 are definitely better ones, and maybe Super Turrican is one of my favorite because it's a bit more balanced, I think. Because it's a bit more balanced for the plebs, for the console plebs. We're not PC, Amiga base, whatever. There we go. Pushing up for jumping. I don't know. Wait a second. Oh yeah, no, this is I have it actually set up on the Turrican 2, the laser doesn't get longer than its length. It doesn't matter too much. Okay, I got the spray. It actually gets wider. That's the girth. I always like the movement, bobbing. This is a game where it transcended the Amiga and got into other things. It was like Mega Drive, the Mega Turrican, and Super Turrican. They were actually really good. I wouldn't call them even ports at this point. They're just like a new Turrican game, pretty much the same gameplay. Again, Super Turrican is probably my favorite. It's more balanced. Maybe at heart, I'm also just a console pleb. What I liked about it is there's, like, it has a little bit of Metroid, a little bit of Contra, a little bit of everything. I wouldn't call this a Metroidvania at all, because it's still just get to the end point, fight the boss. And that's the point. And then it has this, which is called Death and Destruction, which is getting fucked. At least it gave me enough. Fuck you, meteorites. Just games used to be so much goddamn harder. Yep. Fuck myself. I get to watch myself fall where I cannot do anything. Yep, it's the road memorization, because also they don't give you that much space in front of you. But, whatever. I'll stop complaining. Just play. You gotta love. This was not a good choice. Turning into the Metroid thing, I forgot. Fuck. I kind of remember this super vaguely. This one glitched out for sure. Been also thinking maybe to play some Settlers 1. That was definitely a chill out game. Yeah, I always say just one game. We'll do one more because he dies so hard. I want to at least get to the mid-level boss, because I can get to the mid-level boss. With some practice, I could even finish the level. Now, Turrican 2 for PC, I remember when I got... It wasn't my very first PC, but it was my first, at the time, modern PC, Windows PC. Turrican 2 was the first game I got, and I got it in Edition, and it was actually pretty cool. well, Turrican 2, they got the balance more right. Now, I know that here they made it intentionally hard because games were made hard for the whole. You couldn't make games that long, so they made them harder, so you would have more gameplay and very much tryhards and stuff. And such. Doesn't stop when you die, so you can still enjoy it, even when you're failing. Ah, fuck. Probably not gonna play an adventure game. Or well, there's one I've been thinking about. At this point, I'm just recording a Let's Play, which is fine. I was thinking actually of announcing the stream, like a normal streamer should. Some people like just fucking their stream. They've been like playing through every project, playing through every game in a certain system and shit. And it's like it's freaking crazy, man. Not in a bad way. It's freaking awesome. And it's like I don't know if I can like that because there's like certain genres where I just suck at it. And I'm just not. The level should end. No, I won't die. Great, the game glitched out because oh, fine then. I can't even kill myself. Why can't I? Ask and you shall receive. Again, this is like the pre-installed ROMs kind of thing. See, yeah, you just go through. I think that one has C64. See, here we go. You can see the fist. There we go. Just use the power. Otherwise, he's really tough. I mean, he's not that tough because he's got a pretty simple pattern. I guess he was the final level and it's like more transitionary. Oh. See, this wasn't too hard. Well, you got to see the boss, so. I'll decide for the next game what we can play. Oh wait. Put in my high school. 1, 2. As I said, it wasn't the full level. Yeah. It was the mid-level boss. I made it to somewhere you can see my name, whatever. Music is worth it. Could play Out of This World, aka Another World. But also frustrating. Nonetheless. Could play a shitty game. Okay, I decided. Play some Chaos Engine this week. Switch. Gonna switch. Switch the game. I wanna like switch genres, don't wanna like do another platformer, but I'll stick with action games mostly. There we go. The AGA version. That's a good idea. Okay. And somewhere in the last century, an experimenter with time and space early, blah blah blah. It's the AA version. I think that's made for the better, not the 500, I think the 1000. The music is also pretty sweet. Results for some discovery. Basically, there's a mad scientist, he makes a chaos engine. And it fucks with time and space, so that's an excuse to throw in random monsters. There's 6, like, kind of dirty dozen. Where they're like, all like, pretty much bad guys, but they're being hired to do the good guys. It's a pretty neat game. Like a gauntlet style top-down shooter. Similar to Alien Breed. Of course, pretty damn hard, but it is on Steam, so can get it there. If that is something that you wish. I'm just letting the intro go because I always enjoyed these intros, the demos, they're doing the arcade style demos for games. Some nice art and stuff. It's perverse nature, is not to me. Yeah, that one I was kind of like, what? Going for the curvy Catholic priest trope. Okay. Okay, man. I'll start in a second, guys. Okay, you saw this already, so let's just start the game. Okay. Okay, one guy in CPU. So. forgot that if you have to be 2-player and then the CPU takes over.
Layers activated.
Anyway, top-down shooter. I think there's differences between... Yeah, there's different... They have different weapons. I think you pick up money and then between the levels.
Layers activated.
Oh, fuck. You gotta destroy these towers. There's like a map thing, but I played the Amiga, the Steam version quite a few times, so I put some time into it. So I'm pretty familiar with the level layout, I think. How do I activate my bomb? Oh, I don't have a bomb, I think. That's the problem. There's no green line.
Layers saved.
Alright, it's they have checkpoints. So you pick up keys. Secret doors are real. As I said, it's a lot like Gauntlet or Alien Breed, so it's a maze. I do like it. The graphics are nice. Gameplay works.
Special activate.
Again, it can get a bit hard. But I don't even mind for the lag here, because this is a little bit fast. It's a lot of, again, shooting off the screen.
Special activated.
I'm just gonna have fun with it.
Exit open.
It's 10 p.m. now. I know for a lot of people, New Year's has happened.
Level complete.
Just gonna pause here. I'm gonna get a sip. And we have some kind of fireworks going off. I'm pretty sure that wasn't official and they're not allowed this year, so who knows. I really like the color palette here because the game has very much a steampunk kind of feel to it. You'll see it later when, right now in the forest level you don't see it as much, but I always like the color palette for the game.
Node activated.
It's definitely benefits, but I gotta say also the AI is pretty good. Doesn't do nothing too crazy, but it does assist you. I think you can also go without the AI, but there was something with the menu didn't really get. I don't know, I got it with the... It doesn't matter, he can hang around.
Layers saved.
Okay. Oh shit. Toads can jump pretty far. I'm not sure. I think between levels you can buy... It's very big points. But the characters do feel different, and they have different, also the special power, the attacks, or whatever, so that is good. They're not just a graphical difference. Shouldn't be. You want to play and find the right guy. Okay. As you can see, as I played it before, so I'm not looking at the map. There is a map, but... Ow. That hurt.
Layers activated.
about that, a fucking toad the size, like, huge fucking toad, like 3 times the size of your head, jumps at you and you explode. I mean, that's pretty badass, not gonna lie. Lots of secrets and stuff that are worth checking out. But sometimes you can also rush towards, because you want to destroy those towers to unlock the final door. So.
Special power. Special power.
So far I've been only playing good Amiga games, so I think for this stream I'm going to stick with that. Because I could definitely do like a joke stream where we're just like fucking around, but just want to represent the system that I haven't seen that much on streaming sites, like Twitch or whatever. Like, I've seen some people play Commodore 64 and stuff, so it's not true. They did it really well and better than me, but yeah, go ahead and fucking, if you're like, this is shit, yeah, stream these games, you know. Do it better than me, which is not hard, so I should be putting myself down. It's been a little angry. Anyway, I'm just rambling to nobody, shouting into the void, unless I upload this, which I will. YouTube. Then I will. Maybe will I get. Doesn't matter.
No.
We're on US here. We had a good chat. It was really good. The thing about streaming, you really gotta stick with it. You're gonna do it on a regular level. So people can see. This is a great game. Again, it can get very difficult and there's some unfair things because of enemies can shoot you off the screen, but this is like old game bullshit. If you're used to it, you know. This is a Bitmap Brothers classic, I would say, for sure. Game over. I'll give it another go. I mean, I don't have to always just stick with one playthrough, you know. But I'll switch characters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember now. If you finish the level completely, then you can use your money to buy power-ups and stuff, so. Which is kind of necessary. And I enjoy it. It makes it, and it gives you a reason to collect junk that is not immediately useful. Something very common now in games, especially top-down shooters. Also,
No activated.
This is kind of where things like that was. I mean, not necessarily invented. I wouldn't say that. But that sure. Okay. This guy's pretty good too. About it is that people didn't have many games, so they would just play one of their 5 games that they had and just try to get good at them. And since they would always play those games, eventually they got at least decent at them, depending if they actually enjoyed the gameplay, obviously. Because my cousin, he had mostly racing games for the Amiga, but he had a couple of classics like Another World or Out of This World. impressive graphics. Although, once you hit the Super Nintendo and stuff like that, the Genesis turn up and then later on. Although when it comes to sound, I mean, they had things like fucking really nice voice samples and stuff, so I mean, you know, I don't need that. I think this level's actually almost done, so.
Special activated.
I see he's got a good special. It's like a Nova attack. See, this level's... See, I've been
Exit level
fucking
complete.
around, and I could have just finished that level as I remembered. Okay, now you can see... Wasn't there, like, buying stuff? Did I fuck up?
Layers activated.
Who gives a shit? Let's just play.
Node activated.
I mean, if this would be a one-hit shmup kind of game... It's basically twin-stick shooter, really. Or multi-directional shooter.
Layers
as they used to
activated.
call it. Maze shooter, or whatever. Top-down shooter. Whatever. Genre. One thing a little bit annoying, but... It's just, as Sven says, you gotta play the game before you
Layers
play the game. Kinda.
Special
It's all
power.
about seeing how far you can get and inching always a little bit further. This level I don't have as much down, but pretty much done. One thing I think though that I feel like with the themes of the levels they could have like have the levels shorter. But again, mostly some nitpicks and shit that you just gotta get used to.
Layers laid.
As Svino says, you gotta either get good. Just get good. Let me get ready.
Layers activated.
Players activated. I'm activated for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun to stream. Even if, I mean, of course, you want to have an audience, but you just have to be patient and, you know, advertise and just do it on the regular. And I said this before, and I'm just repeating myself. But I guess that's... I mean, that one would be cool, the yin yang is the level save. And what is any kind of stream, video stream, if it doesn't have any issues, right? Watchable.
Layers laid.
Oh fuck, I should have been patient. Okay. I'm gonna pause it here for a second. I know, very much riveting streaming content, but I'll be back to it in a second. I'll give it another go. I'll switch characters again. I think there's at least 2 characters that
Layers
don't like
activated.
the weapon as much. He has shotgun, but he should be like throwing holy water. Although it makes sense. You're fighting all sorts of monsters, so.
No access.
Excuse me. Gonna pick up the coins. There's some other games I have in mind, but those, at the moment at least, I want to save until I have at least, you know, one person watching, because they would be fun to
Layers activated.
talk about. And this one is more like where, you know, I can play this by myself and have a good time. You know. Again, this is very casual. I'm not trying to beat the game, but of course you're always trying to beat the game, but not like where, you know what I mean. This is a game I probably never can say never. I'm gonna say these. You know, why limit yourself?
Special power. Special power. Special activated. Special activated.
Destroy the source of these golems, wherever the hell they are.
Exit level complete.
Oh yeah, between the worlds. So every world I
Layers
think has
activated.
3 or 4 levels, and then between the world stages, you can then you can use your money. See, this is also a game like Alien Breed again, where it has really nice 2-player co-op. Really feels like. Apparently the emulator that I'm using, the FSUA, has netplay. Curious how well it works. Oh shit. Now I'm kind of happy there wasn't any viewers to see this. I have my soon to be ready stream thing going. Oh well. Cringe is real. My beasties. You didn't miss much. As one only burger rider who has returned from, they would say.
Special power. Special activated.
See, his special is a little bit more, I don't know, situational. This is my last attempt at this game. After that, I'm gonna switch. So 10:23. Getting close there for me in Germany. Again, I'm sure Desmond for some people. Desmond's for some people.
Layers
It's great
activated.
English. New Year's has come and gone.
Layers saved. Special power.
I still gotta say though, I mean it's kind of a simple game, but still they put in the effort and the AI works out pretty well. So yeah, leave it to Bitmap Brothers, man. They made a lot of really good Amiga games. I think that's it. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna get out of this one, and then we'll switch again. But before I do that, I wanna check for any broskies. Be right back, guys. Just gonna check something here. Hey, 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 hey. It's the one and only Emerald Rangers. Kaizy, is it you? How long have you been on? I've been on for a while. Been trying to gather the troops. Okay, let me play something that will maybe interest you, Kaizy. Oh, it's Joe. Hey, Joe. Sorry. I assumed. Oh, kidding. Okay. Nice, Kaizy. You got me there. You got me. I will play a game that you might like. Of course it's you, Kaizy, because when Emerald Ranger streams, I assume it is Kaizy. So let me stream another Amiga game that I think you might enjoy. It is a platforming game, and it is pirate themed. So, it's a me, a Kaizy.
Starbyte Software presents.
This is a game I really enjoyed as a kid. Yep, that's a Kaizy. Arr. It's a traps and a treasure, matey. Arr. There's a whole story with it. The previous history. We are in the year 1641 of our Lord. Jeremy Flynn, the captain of the ship Poseidon, has been at sea for a crew of the sailors for many days. On the May, they are advancing to the dangerous waters around Tortuga. Log... whatever. Fuck it. He's a pirate. And it's a platforming game. Yarr. It's good to have you, Kaizy. Captain Kaizy. And it's Captain with a K. We go to shore on the island. The Threadneedle Lagoon. The rough seas make your boat rock heavily. For a while, you manage to fight against the boring waves, but suddenly a breaker crashes you against the front of you. Now you cannot but swim to the island. You're basically like a bum on a big ship, you know, so. As a kid, I really enjoyed this. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually swim in this game. Water doesn't kill you instantly. It's actually a big part of the game. Stones look quite brittle. Oh yeah, heavyweight, right. It's been a while that I played this. I played this as a kid. Alright. So how you been doing, Kaizy? Captain Kaizy? How has been your New Year's celebrations? And Happy New Year to you. What is it? Is this word for the Australian redneck thing? Forgot it. Just woke up. Yeah, you live like basically on another planet, really. But it's good to have you here either way. Happy 2021. I just died. Oh, matey, we'll try again because we are mateys, yes. We must collect the gold, the treasure. But these fucking clams, I forgot this game, could be a pain in the ass. Bogan, there we go. So is it like the 31st for you? G'day, matey. Put a shrimp on the barbie. I just killed a scallywag. I gotta help my friend. Oh shit, I gotta find the key actually. Remember now. Oh. Man, I suck. These Amiga games are actually quite difficult. January 1st, okay, then you are already in the future. It's still 10:57 p.m. So I'm not quite there yet. I'm still in the past. I'm still in the past. Kazi. Anyway, did you celebrate well? Did you get shit-faced, or was it more like chill family time or something? Either way, I'm happy you're here, Kazi. It's a shark. Gotta get my coins. Had a mean curry instead? Okay. Then it burned twice. That's good too. You celebrated with fire instead. Once going in and once going out. You know what I mean? Hey matey, we'll try this one more time. Let's say that the 12 a.m. fireworks hit hard. Yay. Mighty. I wanna play with my... I wanna still play this game just so I can do this shitty pirate thing. And I used to be better at this game. These fucking games, these old games are hard as fuck. Not even fucking like gonna go down now. However, if I die now, then we'll switch games. Kazi, since you're the only person here, matey, if you have, I know it's Amiga, so you might not know anything, but if you have a suggestion, other than a porn game, I don't want to get banned on Twitch. Watch the old Australian TV shows most of the night. That is a good time. New Year's Eve, they have always good TV shows, so it's worth it. Super Frog. Super Frog is a good choice. I'll try and get it running. There was some... I tried to actually play it before. How much gold do I have, matey? Look at this freak of nature. Jesus Christ. Where's my gold count here? I have 0 gold. What? I don't even have a coin to my name? Matey, I'm broke. We must go down and explore the deep seas. Matey. Yeah, the only reason I wouldn't do Super Frog because I tried running it and I downloaded a bunch of ROMs, and for some reason it said, oh yes, I got some issues with it basically, but I'll try it anyway. What do you think of this game? I mean, it's pretty hard, but what do you think of it? I've seen a few streamers that looked like that bloke. Yay, matey. I'm gonna pick up some coins. Yar, it's good. It's actually a pretty cool game, I just suck at it. These Amiga platformers and games are pretty hard in general, so... Zool! Okay, I'll try Zool, that's a good idea. I think I played it before in my life, but I'll try Zool. I would do Super Frog again, but I might try it, but I'll go with Zool next. Cause I'm too cool for Zool. that might be it. I'm gonna drown in deep seas. I'm gonna be part of it. Vitamining. There's no Drapka, only Zool. Nice. Bow to Zool. Choose the form of the destroyer. What can I do? I can use it. I did something where I like used the thing. You know, fuck the water. Problem is I cannot use my little knife sword thingy. Come on, man. Come on. There we go. There we go. Ah, I just have to look up and do it. Okay, at least I saved one pirate. Fuck it. I don't need the shop. I don't need any... I need a cannonball in my face. Got any old diagnostic games? Yes, I got all. I'll do Zool. If you can find another game. Because it's like, my issue is not that I'm willing to play pretty much anything. Even if I suck at it. Save a pirate, kill a pirate, eh? Top of the morning to you. I had some champagne already. I'm number 1 and I didn't even got past the first level. That's great. That tells you everything about this game. The music is great though. I know it's fucking up right now, but... Okay. So now... Let's pause it. I'm gonna switch the games, matey, to Zool. Because we're Zool. And we're gonna do the AGA version, matey. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just do the basic version for now. Now we'll do the AGA version. Because that one is more hardcore. Okay. Chupa Chups. Man, I don't even remember anymore. Like, Kaisi, do you remember when you had your last Chupa Chups lollipop? We would actually reset this. Christmas, nice. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I think the last time I was like a teenager, I don't know, a kid. It's been a while. Oh, my family, huge arse tin of them. Huge arse. That's a nice way of saying it. Gremlin graphics. What is this, a C64 loading screen? See, this is the AGA version, so it's more badass. Apparently. Because it's the, you know, updated version for the better version. Because there was multiple Amigas, so, just so you know. Yeah, get ready, whatever, fuck you. Here we are in Candy Nightmare or Heaven. I think I played Zool on the Super Nintendo, but I don't think I played the Amiga version yet. I do feel the level design is a bit different. Okay, this is a bit weird, because with the jumping, you can grab onto walls. It's kind of awkward to jump up. Diabetic hell, yeah. I find that we have sound effects. I don't know if the non-AGA version is different, because I would expect, like, because with Amiga it's usually sound effects or music. Sometimes both, but the graphics are great. No, it looks cool. It's just a diabetic nightmare, but it looks cool. Very colorful, and what you expect from a platformer back then, you know? I'm the diabetes ninja. Seen this spinny move? Oh fuck. Yeah, yeah. That sound when he gets hit. Yeah. Oh yeah, no shit, man. But I'm expecting that every game is gonna be a fucking nightmare, so oh fuck. Haha. Just thought about dude, I just thought about a skit for the Beast Bar. Zool comes, but he's all fat and he's diabetic. See, that one wasn't that hard. That was me fucking up. At least I have a ranged attack. See, I want to go fast because this is obviously like a Sonic kind of cash-in kind of thing. This game is already giving you high blood sugar. Dude, for me too, man. Sugar coma. Getting bees and shit. Chupa chups. I mean, this is a fucking ad game anyway. Ow. Look at those sad slimes. They're kind of weird. Ah. That sound when he gets hit, that's amazing. It's really awkward to jump up the wall. Okay. Because it's just awkward, I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking run through like Sonic. I love how there's always new enemies spawning and you slide down. It's very fair. There's a helicopter. They got you, man. They got you. Hope the pilot's okay. I'm sure he's fine. Don't worry about it. Crash. I'm kidding. He's gonna be fine. Okay. The sounds are just kind of weird, you know? Because I remember that the Super Nintendo one had rather just music. The bass sounds like it's a heartbeat monitor or something. It's just a guy on the diabetes strip, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm not even gonna explore. I'm like just gonna be like... I'm fucking pro, man. See, man. Double complete. Fucking pro. Never played this version. As I said, the last time I played was on the SNES, and I'm pretty sure a level design is different. Zoo sounds like a Peanuts character, for sure, yeah. Sounds like a fucking LSD trip. Like a fucking diabetic trip where you eat too much sweets. Yeah. Yeah. It's very fair. Yes, thank you, game. At least I'm getting a couple of lives so I don't have to, like, fucking I don't even see my life counter. Is that the upper right? Dude, man, fucking pro stats, man. Gotta go fast. I'm not gonna go down, I'm going up. Because down is gonna be spikes. Yeah, dude, if there's anybody here that you think would be interested, spread this thing like a virus. Like a coronavirus. Spread it like a STD. Do I have infinite lives? No, I think that's... The upper right corner is my life. I think this is my last life. This stream has been brought to you by Cadbury, for sure. I don't even know is that like do they make sweets? Got running battle on the Amiga. You know, that would be the ultimate game right now, for sure. No, don't have running battle. And I want to stick with the Amiga theme for this stream, but I'm going to try to stream myself more. Yep. I think that's it. Yeah, 90s hip-hop, dude. Fuck it! I should have listened to that more. It was great. Great choice, Kaisi. Fair death bit of fairness. That's kind of what I expected. I'm gonna watch this demo a little bit. See, I'm number one. Number one. Rocco number one. I'm above Bird. That was a fucking cock, man. It is fucking absolutely insane. Even for a 90s content. It's saying a lot. That was a fart sound. Okay, so I think we decided on the game. You know what? We'll play another insane... Dude, Kaisi. Oh my god, I know what game we'll play. He said Psygnosis. Kaisi. The Beast Bar. Shadow of the motherfucking Beast, man. That's what we're gonna play. And completely fail, but that's what we're gonna play. Come on, that's like a meme. I'm so happy you're here, man. It's great times. Great times and fucking deed. Okay, wait. So this is Shadow of the Beast, guys. There's a good chance you probably played this. It was supported everywhere. The first one especially. Like in between artsy fartsy and drug fuel insanity. Yep, the old Psygnosis logo. It was very sexy, I agree. See, it's like just Beast. It's not even Shadow of the Beast, but it's so artsy fartsy. See, it's the Beast from the Beast Bar. I mean, that's one of the classic Amiga games. The Gaming Beast, exactly. That was another inspiration for the name. It wasn't just Altered Beast, it was also Shadow of the Beast. Because the game, I honestly think the game is not so great. Gameplay wise, but I love the concept and the graphics of it. I just feel it's a bit unbalanced, but For Shadow of the Beast, did they make a remake? I think they did, right? I know I haven't played it, but let's play the original. I'm pretty sure I haven't played it. See, this is the thing about Amiga. You thought that was one intro, was the song? Yes. But here is the real intro. It's the second one. Look at this shit, man. Parallax scrolling. It's fucking epic. It's a fucking airship because why not? Why not? $1989, man. This game was shown as like a graphic display. It's even lagging right now. It's great. Yep, pre-credit open. God damn, it's lagging. It's fucking old, man. Even I was still a little pup. Yeah, at the time, this is what they showed as like as a benchmark game. This is more like Unreal or something. To the east, a vast plain extends towards the horizon. Westward, however, in the thick of the forest, 1,000 pairs of eyes pierce the mist, glaring despondently back at you. It's fucking lagging. But yeah, this is the game. Ah, stop lagging. See, they come so fast at you. It's like, it's been a million years. He's got such a small window. Here's my house. Inside, a winding staircase descends into darkness, pausing for a while to allow your eyes to adjust. You make your way down the steps, which seems to deteriorate into makeshift planks the further you go. I just love the style of this game. But it's fucking bullshit, that's what it is. Every fucking time. Oh my god, now it loads again, for fuck's sakes. It wasn't a very valiant effort. Man, the fucking game even smacks talks you. Okay. See, the fucking fireball. It's been a million years that I played this. Punched Mike Matei? Yeah, probably. Fuck him. Fuck that cocksucking fucker. Fucking diarrhea drinking fucker. See, the thing about this game, I like a lot of things about this game. Just not the gameplay. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna let you with the game over screen. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss while my corpse is rotting. Bones of the Beast, indeed. I will tell you this much as I'm opening another bottle of champagne. Psygnosis was all about style, not about gameplay, sadly. The games were beautiful, they sounded beautiful, they had cool, weird settings. But when it came to the gameplay, usually, and I'm not saying every Psygnosis game, because Wipeout was pretty cool, the gameplay was very unbalanced, or very hard, very unforgiving. But I'm gonna give it another shot, at least here, because I want to show you more of the game. I have actually a good idea for the next game, Kaizi. I think you'll love it. I'm having red champagne, by the way. I'm very fancy. Although it's quite it was more of the cheaper champagnes, but it's still pretty good, dude. I'm having a blast. The reason why I went that way to my house is because you can get a fireball power up where you can shoot. Or maybe I get it here. You drink whiskey? Oh, and then fuck it. You discover a rusting iron railer. It looks fairly sturdy, so you start to make your way downwards. The air becomes noticeably cooler. Skies, you become noticeably cooler. Beast is doing well. I do like that there's some branching with the levels, but really, if you want to beat it, you just go right. Still. I'll watch out for the wizards. How do I get off the fucking ladder? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck this shit. If it's gonna be this much of a fucking asshole, then fuck you. I did play through, but only with cheating when I was invulnerable, because otherwise, it is possible to beat it without cheating, but I'm not as good, I'll admit. Oh, I need a key. A key would have helped. You know what? Fuck you, game. And you're lagging now too, so fuck you. Random fucking troll, just like the internet. See, this game is the internet, Kaizi. There's random fuckers appearing, and you gotta punch really quick if you want to have a chance. Thank God there's a health potion. Key of letting go. You know what? I'm even happy for the lag. Oh, I forgot the fucking traps. And the lag stop, because... See this here. Oh. I think there's a... Wait, there should be a... Oh yeah, I should have to punch it. I forgot. Trolls, dicks, balls, and a random ass flip. You know what, Kaizi? This is the internet. It's all weird, and it thinks it's much more than it is. They're gonna punch the balls. Fucking Amiga games are weird. C64 games are... This whole era of gaming was just fucking weird. It was beautiful. You see, now I could use more potions. I got 2 potions where I didn't need it. Looks like a German sex shop. It pretty much is a German sex shop. See, these guys, they... oh, okay, I hate this part. It's the fucking trap thing. Come behind. Oh, thank God, potion. I already knew that. Look how much they make you wait to see the fucking, like, game over screen. So tragic. You know what? That's gonna be it. It's kind of a love-hate relationship with this game. Okay, I'm gonna pause it here. And then we're gonna load up the next game.